on the shores of one of the most iconic lakes in the world. Como Calcio have earned back-to-back promotions from Serie D to Serie B, and with Serie A beckoning on the horizon, they're looking to arrive there in style.
But it hasn't all been plain sailing for Como and its fans, with only a couple of brief stints in Italy's top flight and a history marred by bankruptcy. The fans of this unique club are hoping this new ownership brings the changes that they've been looking for.
The club's recent financial trouble started in the early 2000s when they invested in new coaches, new players, new infrastructure, hoping to cement themselves as a permanent fixture in Serie A.
In 2019, the club was purchased by Jaron Group and has since seen CESC FABREGAS sign on a 2-year deal, bringing his experience and finesse to the Como midfield, whilst earning his coaching badges. As well as Arsenal, Barcelona and Monaco alumni Thierry Henry becoming a shareholder. From the outside in, it may seem like Como are being blessed by these massive stars of the footballing world coming to experience the glamour of football in this breathtaking part of the world. But Como are looking to achieve success through means of supporting the local community. During the press conference unveiling Thierry Henry as a shareholder, the club announced Como for Como, a pledge that by 2025, all resources used by the club, from the grass on the pitch to the food sold in stands, will be locally sourced. Como for Como is a valiant gesture from the club to the local community that have quite rightly come to distrust those in control of the city's team. In order to tackle issues from unemployment to health, from strengthening communities and restoring community services to local environment and economic challenges, for the next 2 years, profits from all shirt sales will be donated towards a variety of community projects across Como, including this third kit, with all sales going towards the fight against leukemia.
Hello, I'm Nicoletta. I'm from Como and I'm a Como fan. I belong to the group Pesi Massimi, which means heavyweights.
Pesi Massimi are a group of fans and locals who can be found at every Como game outside the Stadio Giuseppe Cingaglia, selling merchandise and running events to support the local community of Como. One of the charities they support is Quelli che con Luca.
We support the Quelli che con Luca Association, which gives money to the research for the cure for children leukemia. It's the same association which name is on the third shirt of Como, because Como as well supports this association. So they gave all the money they got from selling the shirts during Christmas time, and all the money they got from selling the third shirt to the same association. And we're very grateful to the Como owners for that.
Pesi Massimi are just one of the charitable organisations that Como are getting behind. We spoke to James Monkjack to find out why Como for Como is so vital in rebuilding this fantastic club.
Yeah, I'm James Monkjack. I'm the general manager of the Como for Como. What we do with Como for Como, we just started this project properly towards, I think it was October, November last year. And we've already got, I think we're up to 12 people just dedicated to that project. So we decided rather than just making merchandise and selling it through the website and through the club, we would recruit what we call touch points, which are community sales points. So since we started that in November, we're up to about 200 touch points now. So that can be from the tobacconist just down the road here to a beautiful 5-star hotel. And we've developed whole ranges of products that will be suitable in different locations, but also target different demographics. So we have the things with the Como 1907 shield, much more aimed towards the football supporters and people with an interest in football. But we also have the brand, which is COMO4COMO, which is not really targeted at football people, it's much more targeted at tourists. And that's one of the amazing things that we have, is millions of tourists coming through here every year. So we're working on a dual branding, so partly the football club, but partly the destination that is Como, and the brand that is Como.
Whilst having a fantastic location to host a football team is great, it doesn't mean anything without development within the club.
There's no secrets that we've opened a new training ground, and that we need all these to look like a Serie A club, because obviously it's our intention to take the club into Serie A.
Como 1907 haven't just looked to the community to build the club. With plans for a new stadium and having recently opened a new training ground, it's a strong infrastructure as well as experienced names that are drawing people to this club, one of which is QPR legend Mark Bircham.
Well, specifically Como would be because of Dennis, my relationship with Dennis Wise, known him for many years. He's been out here longer than people think. It's his 4th year, I think he's out, and he's built it up from Serie D, and the whole project and what we've got is really exciting. I come out here at the end of last year, I had a look, and I didn't need much convincing to come.
We spoke to Mark about the steps Como were taking to take them all the way into Serie A.
If you think like last year, Cremonese went up, they went from the last place, went up, and they won their first game in Serie A last week. So if you get that jump too quickly, you can struggle there. So if you do it gradually, step by step, then when you get there to Serie A, which hopefully we will be in the next 3 years, we'll be ready as a club with the infrastructure and the squad to not only go up but stay up and progress from there.
What's it like working with the likes of CESC FABREGAS and even someone like Patrick Coutron as well? Players who played an English game and they've come over to Italy. CESC obviously brings
easier for my coaching because they can understand me. But no, we got Lewis Binks here because we can't sign any players that haven't got EU passports. So with the Brexit stuff, Binksy was here in Bologna, and if after Brexit you can stay in the country where you was before. So we managed to get him. Nicholas Janu, who was at Man U, Nottingham Forest, but he's got a Cypriot passport, so he's come over. Cas Odentil was from NEC in Holland, so again he's English speaking. We've got Moutier as well, who's Belgian, Moroccan descent, but he speaks English. Alex Blanco speaks English, so about 50% of the squad speak English. So for me, it helps that, but I've had to try and throw myself in the Italian language. It's a lot easier learning football terminology because there's more keywords and phrases, which I've got to grips now. The conversation stuff is not great. I refuse to do an accent.
Going out to the pub to try and get a pint is still a little bit.
Right, beer of Blonde Grande. That was a big pull for me. I wanted to learn a different language. It's harder the older you get, but it's been really enjoyable. But when you've got people like CESC has come over, and I coach some quite big hitters at QPR, and CESC is probably one of the most humble players that you'll see. He's like, he has every right to be big time, and he don't. So to all the other youngsters, it's a great example.
Do you want to be a coach in the future?
Well, he's taking his coaching badges, and I know it's what he wants to, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
And with his experience, he's got every foundation to be a good coach. But you never know till you're in the job.
With all Mark's experience playing and coaching in England, we want to know just how different coaching in the Italian leagues is.
If you compared like Serie B, which is the championship here, to the championship in England, I would say could be a bit more tactical, but not as quick pace. Like it's strange because the money was in the championship. You can see it's drifting out of it a bit, but the parachute payments were the bigger team. I would say the bigger teams in the top half of the championship is better than what Serie B is, but it's like the championship where it's all very even. The teams, you look at the points in this league where you can be 6 points from playoffs and 6 points from relegation, very similar to the championship.
Como experience. If you're ever in Italy, you've got to come out and experience it because these people, they're on the way up. Como, we'll see you in Serie A.
Whoa, where do you think you're going? It's time to announce our winner of the Como shirt giveaway. And just want to say a big thank you to everyone who got involved. Appreciate everyone's comments and support. It was a great experience us going out there. But without further ado, let's announce the winner. And the winner is Sam Whitmore. Congratulations, Sam. Thank you very much for your comment on our Instagram post. We really do appreciate it. And we'll be in contact with you very soon about getting this shirt on its way to you. We'd also just like to say a big thank you to everyone that made this possible. A massive thank you to Micoletta, James and Mark for their giving us their time for the interviews. And a massive thank you to Alex, who behind the scenes at Como managed to help set everything up for us. But yeah, it's a real opportunity for us. We're really grateful for it. So thank you very much to everyone. And also shout out Tom. Tom was with us for the trip, and he copped along with some great filmography and some great camera work. So we do appreciate that as well. But guys, also just please remember to subscribe. Remember to hit that like button as well. Get down in the comments, let us know what you like. It's our first time doing something like this. We know the mic work wasn't exactly what we wanted it to be, but next time it's going to be 100% better. It's a learning experience for us, but we really do appreciate everyone giving us support. Thank you very much. In Como, thank you.